Good morning, students. Welcome back to e-learning space. So we have been doing the unit 4 of your English channel book, and the unit is themed on my country. And in this unit we have studied the section A, that's a poem by William Ralph Emerson, and the poem is A Nation's Strength. So in this poem you learnt about what are the real strengths of a nation, that it is not power or the material goods, it is not gold, it is not sword, it is not pride, the arrogance. What is the real strength of the nation? It is their people, they are the countrymen of the nation, they are the real strengths. They make the country strong and powerful. They make the pillar deep. They bring glory to the nation. They sacrifice their lives. They sacrifice their sleep. They work hard, and they do not run away from troubles. They face and try to find solution to the troubles and problems for the nation. They work hard for the nation. So such people make the country strong. So let's critically analyze the poem first. First of all, let's see the central idea. This tiny beautiful poem has been written by R.W. Emerson. In this short poem, he reveals the secret of a nation's success. The success of a nation lies with its manpower, that is, its people, not with gold and jewels. Now look at the summary. This is a very beautiful little poem consisting only 6 stanzas, but it has a deep message in it. The poet has revealed the secret that how we can make a nation strong. He is of the view that it is the people of a nation, not its wealth, gold, jewels, or other natural resources that make it strong. The people who make their nation strong are great. They are not selfish. They work for the prosperity of the nation. कि उसकी प्रॉस्पेरिटी के लिए काम करते हैं वो लोग, उसकी खुशहाली के लिए काम करते हैं. They fight for truth and for the sake of honor of their nation. They believe that whatever they do, publicly or individually, their actions are representatives of the character, honor, and respect of their nation. They do not do anything that can dampen means damage the image and reputation of their nation. To make their nation great and strong, they do not need wealth or jewels. It is their power and the determination that make it strong. We have a rich history of nations who were small, but they had great people in them. And those people brought their nation to the heights of progress and prosperity. In the last stanza, the poet describes the characteristics of brave people. He says that these people do not sleep. They work while others sleep, because they do not have time to waste. They are the daring people who face all the challenges and problems of life manfully. They are not cowards like others who step back from the challenges. They build the pillars of a nation very strong. They lay the foundations of their nation very deep, and then they lift the nation to the heights of skies. These are the great people who are actual heroes of the world. If the nation has such people in it, then no one can stop this nation from making progress and making itself strong. So now let's critically analyze the poem. A Nation's Strength is a beautiful poem by William Ralph Emerson, in which the poet talks about the real strength of any nation, that is, its people. It is the people, not the gold, not power, or natural resources that make the nation great, but true, dedicated citizens make the nation great and bring glory to it. The poem has 6 stanzas with 4 lines in each stanza. The rhyme scheme of the poem is A-B, A-B. So look at the first stanza here. What makes a nation's pillar high and its foundations strong? What makes it mighty to defy the foes that round it throng? Now look at the first line. The first line is ending with high, so it is A. Second line is ending with strong, the sound strong, ong is coming, so it is line B. The third line is ending with defy, so it is rhyming with high, defy, it is again A. And the fourth line is ending with throng, it is rhyming with strong, so it is again B. So the rhyming scheme is A, B, A, B. So you can find out, look into the whole other stanzas and see that rhyming scheme is A, B, A, B. The poem gives out the message, who make the nation strong and bring glory to it? It is the countrymen who are real strength and power of any nation. People who stand for truth and honor. People who dare to face challenges and try to work out solutions. Make their nation's pillars strong and deep-rooted. Now there are certain poetic devices used in the poem. The poet uses various poetic devices in a poem to make the poem aesthetically pleasing. So in this poem we come across many poetic devices. Some prominent ones are, first one is metaphor. Metaphor is a poetic device when one person or thing is compared to the other person or thing indirectly. So direct comparison, when we do the direct comparison, it is a simile. When we use the word as, like, so it is a direct comparison. But when we do it indirectly, so it is metaphor. So very first line of the poem, what makes a nation's pillars high? So nation, here nation is a metaphor because here nation is used as a buildings. कि नेशन के पिलर नहीं होते हैं, बिल्डिंग के पिलर्स होते हैं. सो बिल्डिंग, so nation is compared to a building, so that's why it is a metaphor. So in the whole poem is full of metaphors. You can find out yourself also. Alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of the same consonant sound in close contact, like in the same line when same Latin consonant sound is repeated, so that's called alliteration. Like, its shafts are laid on sinking sand, sir, sir, sir. This sir sound is repeated 3 times in the same line, so it is the example of alliteration, right? Then is antithesis. Antithesis is a poetic device where 2 opposite ideas are used in the same line, right? So just like this, its shafts are laid on sinking sand. Sinking sand, not on abiding rocks. So sinking sand, which is the sand which is going down, and abiding rock, which is the rock which is long lasting, which is very strong, which is standing strong. So these are the 2 opposite ideas here. So in next, you can see it in next stanza. The blood has turned their stone to rust, their glory to decay. Glory is their Glory is victory. Decay means dead. So these are the opposite ideas which has been used here. Glory and decay. So it is called antithesis. So I hope you have understood the poetic device of antithesis. If you have any doubt, you can call me or message me. So now let's come to the back exercise of the poem. As you can see, the first question is answer these questions with reference to context. It is the sword, as the red dust of empires passed away. Of empires passed away. What does red dust mean in this line? Red dust means here the blood-soaked soil of the battleground. What does the poet refer to by sword? Sword here refers to power. What, according to the poet, happens to empires? Now, poet asks us to look into the past and see the big empires whose foundation was set on bloodshed and power. All such empires were converted into dust as their foundation was set on power and blood was very weak. Right? Since their foundation, since it was set on power and blood, so it was very weak, their foundation was not strong, so all those empires had been turned into dust, they had been shattered. Now answer these questions. How do kingdoms go down? Kingdoms which believed in material possessions as their real strength, they just have to go down, could not stand the testing winds of time, and they become the part of history. So this proves that the material strength is not the real strength of any nation. So that's why, so how do kingdoms go down? Kingdoms who believe. And why do they go down? Kingdoms who base their foundation on bloodshed and power, on material strength, they go down because their foundation is very weak. They do not have strong foundations, strong pillars on which they can build up their nation. So that's why they go down with the changing time. Next is, how do people make a nation strong according to the poet? According to the poet, brave men who are always alert and active, those who are honest and truthful, are the real strength of a nation. These people make pillars of the nation strong and deep-rooted. They sacrifice their sleep and peace for the safety of their nation and bring glory to the nation. Third question, do you think the people around you contribute to nation's strength? If so, what are the qualities they possess? Yes, there are many people around us who contribute to nation's strength, like our soldiers, our doctors, our medical staff, our farmers, our policemen, teachers. They are making our nation's pillars strong. They are dedicated and hardworking. They only work for the safety and security of the nation or of the people of the nation. These people sacrifice their own life and face hardships to bring glory to the nation. Right? Now discuss and write. Every citizen can contribute to nation's strength in a small or big way. How can we as students contribute to make our nation strong? Now, here we can make our nation strong. We as students also, we can contribute towards the progress of the nation. There are many ways in which Students can also contribute. So here is a following list of things which has been prepared, which you can do and make the nation powerful, make the nation strong. First one is try and save electricity as much as you can. Next is plant trees, right? Reduce wastage, recycle things. Try to use homemade things. Indigenous means which are produced within the country. So don't go for foreign brands or foreign things. Do not throw waste or garbage anywhere. Do not litter. Follow the rules and regulations of your country. Traffic rules, walking on the road, right? You need to follow all those rules and regulations. Help poor and the needy people always as much as you can, and always respect your country, your parents, your teachers, farmers, soldiers. Always, they sacrifice a lot. They have sleepless nights most of the time, and they always think for the betterment of the nation. Right? By doing these things, by following these things, we can contribute towards the progress of the nation. So that's all, students, in this chapter. I hope you have understood it. If you have any difficulty, you can message me. Thank you. Have a nice day.